Salve omnestus, I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. Continuing through Mario and Luigi Starlight Island Adventure, we are on to World 2, the Desert World, which seems to be called Parched Plateau. So, let's go. I like that overworld music. Heck, the level music isn't bad either. Fire power and more Goombas. If I recall, these large pots, some of them act like pipes. And of course, where there are pipes, piranha plants can be. So. But even piranha plants can't stand up to the might of being swatted by a Koopa shell. Now these yellow blocks you can destroy with fireballs. That's going to become probably more important in later levels where, well, you can see right there it was required to get that Yoshi coin. I think later levels actually, like, make you use fire power to get to the secret exit. Hey, at least it's not New Super Mario Bros. Where you have to use the mini mushroom, which makes you weaker and harder to control, and, well, I digress. I wonder how feasible it would be to put the mini mushroom power up in Super Mario World. Graphics here aren't bad either, I have to say, although it seems like the background could use a bit more to it, I guess. Maybe a few more colors, a bit more detail. Is that the first yellow Koopa we've seen? They just act like green Koopas, except faster and, well, a few other differences. But yeah. Also, why is it that blue and yellow Koopas only ever showed up in Super Mario World and never any other game that I know of? Not New Super Mario Brothers, or... I mean, in Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, it can be... It's understandable because of palette limitations and whatnot, but... Oh hey, secret exit. At least I'm assuming that's what, yeah. Secret exit goal block, so... I guess that would be the first secret exit of this game. World 1 didn't have any. Well, it didn't in the original game either, so... And that secret exit leads us to a pipe. With overworld events that seem to go on a little longer than necessary. Through the pipe, we can go to a fortress and get a preview of the World 3 map. But, well, it is on the World 3 map, and if I recall, it'll take us to... I don't know, either farther into World 3 or 4 or something, but I'm not going to go there yet. I'm going to save that for once I actually get to World 3. Right now, we're just going to continue on with Parched Plateau here. More fire flowers. And... collect the Yoshi coins. You know, whenever I use the Venus Fire Trap custom sprite, I never know whether to make it spit 1 or 2 fireballs. In Super Mario Bros. 3, I think they always spat 2, except in the first world where they spat 1. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like maybe after the first 3 or something they should start spitting 2, but whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Die! Lost the coin. Whoops. Well, I have a fire flower in stock, but we don't need to go down there again anyway. Because, well, I already got the secret exit, and there aren't any Yoshi coins down there, so... Also, those Venus Fire Trap custom sprites don't include both frames. Like in Super Mario Bros. 3, they had their mouth closed until they got all the way up and were ready to spit. Not so with these. They always have their mouth open. If I recall, I actually fixed that problem when I made the one for Tessera, but whatever. Oh hey, end of level. Palm trees, no. I'm guessing those are all custom graphics made by the author. Parched Plateau 2. And this time it's at night. And the music is different. Is there anything in any of these blocks? It would appear not. And that must be one of those jumping blocks from Super Mario Bros. 3. Yep. Oh, speaking of... whoops. And we also have explosive or shattering, whatever you want to call them, blocks. Usually any kind of block besides a regular one isn't too difficult to spot, unless somebody changed the palette of it. See, you can tell which blocks are gonna explode into enemies because, well, not only their colors are different, but they're also like slightly offset. For some reason, sprites like that end up being 1 pixel farther down. I'm not really sure why. I'm guessing that was a custom one, because I'm pretty sure that the original ones, exploding block sprites, cannot spawn yellow Koopas. Really, the biggest problem with yellow Koopas, or the biggest danger with them, is if you allow them to crawl back into their shells after they are knocked out of them. And I don't intend on having that happen. I don't want an invincible flashing shell following me. I think I'm not going to get that cape, because I've noticed that even without flying over every level, capes seem to be kind of a game breaker power-up, or at least make things a bit too easy. I don't have a ground pound move in this game, do I? I didn't think so. And another Yoshi coin that I have to use a shell twice to get, without even bouncing anything off it. Fortunately, my timing is good enough that I can do that. Yeah, lots of Koopas, lots of exploding blocks. I actually don't think I've seen the shattering blocks used all that much in hacks. I mean, I guess there is at least one level in Super Mario Bros. 4 plus 2. Or, I mean, Super Mario Bros. 2 plus 3, not 4 plus 2. God dang it, that used them. Pass it. Come on. Apparently I shouldn't have knocked away some of those other blocks. At least the blocks aren't exploding into, like, charging chucks or something. End of 2-2. Now, I think I will split this world up into 2 episodes. With 6 levels, not counting the fortress. It'll be 3 each. Anyway, on to Parched Plateau 3. We're back to the daytime desert level setting, and we're back to the other music. And the background's different. We have pyramids all over the place here. Actually, this music isn't the same as the previous one, is it? Blue Koopas, basically like red Koopas, but faster. Honestly, there are more differences between the shell-less versions of the yellow and blue Koopas than there are with the regular ones. And we get to see Pokey in this game for the first time. He looks kind of like his Super Mario Bros. 2 incarnation. And more of these things. Well, we had various kinds of blocks in the previous level, so why not in this one as well? Seems like as good a place as any to have some. Whoop. Yeah, I'm still passing up on the capes. Oh, hey, you can go down that one. P-switch. And the background doesn't scroll for some reason. There we are. I like the design of this one. Those platforms in the air like that. Also, is the background supposed to scroll at the same rate as the foreground in this one? That's... well, it's doable, but it's kind of weird, I guess. In a Super Nintendo game where you get more than one background layer to actually work with. Okay, now I have something to bounce the shell off. Did I just, like... oh, never mind. Okay, well, there's the goal. And that would be the halfway point of World 2, I guess. I don't know. It's a desert world. In a desert world, you find desert levels. What else is there to say? I guess that's it for this one, so I'll see you next time in part 2 of... well, part 3 of the videos, part 2 of Parched Plateau.